Hello and welcome to Brandy's Poetry Corner. After delving randomly into the poetry of D.H. Lawrence, I thought I'd have a go at a similar thing with the selected poems of Edwin Morgan. Edwin Morgan was the first Macca of the modern age, the first national Scottish poet. He came out as gay at the age of 70, died at the age of 90 in 2010. And over the prolific course of his poetry writing, he wrote all sorts of poems. I'm not going to read you concrete poems because you can't. And apart from a few lines in one poem, I'm not going to read you any of the sort of sound poems that he did. Neither am I going to read you anything that I suspect ought to be read in a Glaswegian accent, because that would be insulting to the people of Glasgow. This first poem I'm going to read is called The Death of Marilyn Monroe, which is what it is about. And if you are very young and you don't know much about Marilyn Monroe, I would suggest that you look her up on Google or whatever and read about her and her death. So this is The Death of Marilyn Monroe by Edwin Morgan. What innocence? Whose guilt? What eyes? Whose breast? Crumpled orphan, Nembutal bed. Whitehurst, Los Angeles. DiMaggio, Los Angeles. Miller, Los Angeles, America. That death should seem the only protector. That all arms should have faded and the great cameras and lights become an inquisition and a torment. That the many acquaintances, the autograph hunters, the inflexible directors, the drive-in admirers should become a blur of incomprehension and pain. That lonely uncertainty should limp up, grinning, with bewildering barbiturates, and watch her undress and lie down, and in her anguish call for him to strengthen her with what could only dissolve her. A method of dying. We are shaken, we see it. Strasbourg, Los Angeles, Olivier, Los Angeles. Others die, and yet by this death we are a little shaken. We feel it, America. Let no one say communication is a cant word. They had to lift a hand from the bedside telephone. But what she had not been able to say, perhaps she had said. All I had was my life. I have no regrets, because if I made any mistakes, I was responsible. There is now, and there is the future. What has happened is behind, so it follows you around. So what? This to a friend 10 days before. And so she was responsible. And if she was not responsible, not wholly responsible, Los Angeles, Los Angeles, will it follow you around? Will the slow white hearse of the child of America follow you around? Thank you. She was married to Joe DiMaggio and, Arthur Miller. Wonderful poem. Look up the bits you didn't understand. You will learn a lot. For this and other poetry read by me, look me up, Brandy Pearson, on YouTube. Thank you.